If you want to supercharge your finances in 2023, you've come to the right place. So I think the main thing we want to emphasize here is that we're not talking about making resolutions, because resolutions basically don't work. We're talking about trying to make habits, to create new habits that are going to take you forward into a better financial future. And I think the first thing to think about is your spending. So being conscious about your spending and being really clear about what you're spending money on, whether it's worth it to you, and what you can maybe cut down on going forward. The next habit I'd like to focus on is saving up for an emergency fund. So if you haven't already got an emergency fund that would see you through, a few months of unemployment or major kind of financial crises, you should start saving for one. And this doesn't have to be a sudden thing. So you don't have to put away, hundreds of thousands of yen tomorrow. It's more about putting aside 10,000 yen a month, 20,000 yen a month, open a separate bank account, put the money in there every month, and before you know it, you'll have a substantial amount to help you out in a crisis. Next thing is to start using the tax advantaged accounts here in Japan, iDeCo and NISA. So if you haven't already got an iDeCo account or a NISA account, as long as you're not an American citizen, why not make this year the year when you start using them? Especially because in 2024 we're going to get the new NISA account. It's hugely expanded. It's a really good deal. And so this year is a great chance for you to just start using a Tsumitate NISA account, start practicing, and get all the kind of knowledge you need to invest going forward. And this is where I ask you to maybe subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of content. The next habit is to just continue investing. So if you're able to fill up your NISA account and your iDeCo account and you've still got a little bit of extra money, put it in a taxable account and try and grow your investments as much as you can. And the last thing is to make a plan, make a financial plan going forward. And this is going to involve figuring out your kind of spending now, the kind of spending you might want to do in the future, anything that you want to accomplish. You might want to buy a house, you might want to pay for your kids' educations, you might want to take a big trip for your 20th wedding anniversary. That's something we're going to be doing next year. And this is the chance for you to sit down and figure out how much money you need to do these things and how you can go about putting that money aside now so that it's there for you in the future. And if you need any help with this stuff, so if you need knowledge, if you need encouragement, if you need a push to get you started, please consider joining our online course. So we ran this last year for the first time, cohort 1 of our course, Your First 10 Million Yen. And the aim of this course is to give you kind of the knowledge and the encouragement you need to get started saving and investing your way to 10 million yen. And the idea is that once you have your first 10 million yen, it's going to make it much easier to get the second and the third and so on. But that first 10 million yen is going to be life-changing. We're going to open the doors to our second cohort at the end of January, so you can join anytime up to then. There's a link in the description. Hope to see you on the course.